Hello, everybody. Um, yeah, okay, we're good. Sweet. So, still on the search for the ideal list for GPLA, which will be pretty soon. Actually, it's gonna be in 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks. So, um, at this point, I am very confident that I will be playing this split. The main deck will most likely look something like this. 29 lands. I added the fourth forest. Um, the second coalition relic has been excellent, so I definitely want this going on here. And the rest of the main deck looks super solid. I've been pretty happy with this. The only thing I might consider, if anything, would be to like swap a forest for like one of my sideboard cards to be put in the main deck, like a Rex Sage. But I just don't think I'm gonna be doing this. I think that I like this setup. I made a couple of changes to the sideboard. I have been enjoying negate quite a bit, so I think I will be trying a second negate over the second spell pierce. So that's gonna be change number one. And also we have Hercules Recall here. This is mostly targeted at the Mono Blue Prison deck, which has been a total pain in the ass, really. And this is the best card that I've found so far. I have not yet played a single match against Prison, so we'll see how it actually plays out. But it seems like this is our best option. Other things people have been suggesting, what's up, Sejas, welcome to the stream, is this, for example. This is actually super solid against Prison, but double white seems really hard to get, especially when we are probably going to be siding out Kabira Crossroads since it's one of our worst lands. And in the face of Damping Sphere, we can literally only get what we have, like 5-6 white sources if we don't side out the Kabira Crossroads, right? So I am not sure how often we're gonna be able to cast this under Damping Sphere, but this is still, with this mana base, this is probably still better than Shatterstorm. Shatterstorm, I think, would be the absolute best card. I think actually it is hands down like the best card against that matchup. But with this mana base, we're not gonna be able to cast it reliably. I played it when we played the other day when we played the Breach list. I can't remember where it is now. Here. And when we played the Breach list, I did play Shadowstorm in the sideboard, and this list has a much easier time actually casting it. Between Aether Hub, Vestige, we have 4 Gemstone Mines. I mean, we also have the 5 Bouncelands, but again, I'm not counting them for our purposes. And even Vesuva, because Vesuva can copy their Rainbow lands. So there's that. And even still, it's not particularly easy to cast a 4 mana double red spell. But for us, it's gonna be like pretty much impossible with this mana base. So it's either gonna be Hercules. People have been talking about a Cyclonic Rift. This I just don't like thinking about this as like well, but it's way more. What's up, Bullets Fly? How you doing? This is it's more flexible and stuff like that. Oh, Spider Space, how you doing, man? Glad to have you on stream. The whole flexibility argument, I don't think it really applies, because again, I think in fact this card is less flexible than than Hercules Recall, because we will be bringing Recall against stuff like Hardened Scales and stuff, where this doesn't really do much, because like 2 mana to bounce something, it's not really good at all. So I guess what matchups would this be good against? Like probably like maybe against like blue white and control and stuff like that. But like what other matchup are we making it all the way to 7 mana? I just don't think this card is very good, really. I just don't think this card is very good. However, this card gets around Witchbane Orb, which might be relevant because one of the only two ways they have of stopping Hercules Recall, it's with Witchbane Orb or with Chalice on 2. So Chalice on 2 still stops Cyclonic Rift because the fact that we overload it doesn't change the mana cost, but it gets around Witchbane Orb, so that might be a consideration. The problem is that this is, pretty much uncastable if our opponent has a Crucible lock. Well, Recall only, they can't lock you out of Hercules Recall. So yeah, this is basically like my little experiment. We'll see how it actually plays out and if it actually works out. But I have high hopes for this. We'll see how it works out. The rest is basically the list that I've been playing lately. So we have the 4-path. We have the Queen, Baloth, which found its way back into the deck. And it's been fine. It's definitely been relevant against burn and stuff. And there's a lot of burn right now. A lot of aggro. The 3 explosives, Stormos Crypt, and the 1 Cavern of Souls. So not much to say there. It's just the list that I've been playing. So we'll just... Okay, so Moto chose to open to open the freaking window over there. Sounds good. Okay, let's see how things work out. I'm gonna look at the list over here and see how it goes. How's everybody? Well, I guess everybody in the US, I guess. How's everybody enjoying your holiday? Yeah, the Bridge Titan deck, it's a lot of fun. I agree with that. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan, but I do agree that it's a ton of fun. Oosh. This hand is super sketchy. I guess I'm gonna keep it and be very sad when my opponent like Blood Moons me or something. But if we're playing against Burn or something, this hand is actually excellent because we drew our Cabrera Crossroads. So hopefully we're playing against some aggro deck. The Phoenix matchup, basically, that's actually a pretty good draw. That's cool. My thoughts on the Phoenix matchups are, I assume that you're talking about Blue-Red Phoenix, and if you're talking about Blue-Red Phoenix, if they don't draw Blood Moon, we are like 90% plus to win. If they do draw Blood Moon, then we're dogs in the matchup. Sweet, so my opponent is playing against some kind of like aggro shitty concoction. Oddly enough, though, we don't have a second green source. This is hilarious, actually. Because of that, I'm going to bounce the Crossroads here, even though it comes into play tapped, because we still cannot Titan next turn. Yeah, this is like actual Sue, which is weird, especially because JPA93 is like, he's one of the best sneak and show players like in the world. So I would definitely never have put them in a deck like this. I think I get Kalni here, right? Dude, we can even attack with Kalni. This is sick. Okay, so we are gonna play Kalni. And we're gonna haste it. And we're gonna swing for 2. This is great. Value. So next turn we Titan, and that should be pretty much game over. I'd imagine they have Path. That's a Blood Parade. Into Kasali. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. So I'm... Kalni is actually gonna gain me more life than Kabira at this point. So it's better for this Titan. Since I'm not gonna be able to haste, it's better for this Titan to find Vesuva plus bounce land. I already have a second Titan waiting in the wings, so I don't need to. I don't need to worry about getting Crossroads or something like that. So we're just gonna do this and pass. Unless my opponent is playing like Timur Battle Rage or something, or I guess Magus of the Moon. With that mana base, I assume they're not playing Magus of the Moon. And depending on how they attack here, okay, so they swing with everything. So I'm going to block here, and block here. And what this does is the Titan doesn't die to Bolt now. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have enough to Titan and haste. It sounds pretty sexy. We can bog them on attack step. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Just cast a Primeval Titan. Now we get. I guess we can get Sun home. I feel like I want to play this Scout here. So I'm gonna get Tolaria Simic. And then on attacks, because I don't think I want to attack with both. I think I want to attack only with one. I attack with this Titan because I want to play around Path to Exile. Yeah. Because I bounce Vesuva here. Oh, alternatively, I do like this. I do like this. Okay, so we're going to swing with this Prime Time. We're gonna get Bog plus Bounce Land. We're gonna get Bog plus Sanctuary. Bog them. So I'm basically trying to play around Path to Exile here. That's what I'm trying to do. Second main, I will play out. Okay, so they take 6. Now I play out the Scout, and I can haste it to give it so I can flash in. Down to 3. Okay. Down to 6, I mean. So unless they draw something real good here, we should win. Yeah, so we should be fine. I'm gonna block here. Then we're gonna block here. And I'm going to... Oh, they have Kavita Crossroads. Damn, that's pretty good. They have a Keswick Wolf Run. Damn, I didn't think about Keswick Wolf Run. Yep. Could I have played around Keswick Wolf Run? I'm not even sure I could have played around Keswick Wolf Run. I guess I should have like gotten with the ATB trigger of the first Titan. I should have gotten. So that's 5. I'm gonna take 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn. Because I could flash in Kavita Crossroads, but that's gonna get me exactly to 8. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's 5. They're gonna trample for 5, and then up to 8. So I can't. I'm still dead. Crossroads only gains me 2 life. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. Alright, they got me. I'm trying to think. If I had hasted the Titan and like had a 6/6 blocker, but then I cannot Crossroads. So I was still dead anyway. Okay, they just got me. I expect them to be playing Magus of the Moon. So I feel like I definitely want this. I don't want Cavern. Probably want Baloth, but I don't think I want Hornet Queen. It's a lot of cards. Ballista seems a little bit suboptimal. Scout seems fine, because if they are bolting Scout, that means they're not bolting my face, which I'm happy about. I don't think they might have much in terms of land destruction. I think I want to take out a Trinket Mage before that, though. I want all my Titans. Can probably take out 1 land. Ghost Quarter. Yeah, Spider Fist. That's what I was thinking, but I don't think it would have, because I just blocked both of the guys, and this leaves me completely tapped out, right? So I just block with both of the guys, and I'm gonna be at 6, and then my opponent is gonna make the same play basically, and we end up in the same spot because they just give the guy plus 3. That's what they did right now, and they still had 1 mana open, so I was still dead. Maybe I don't want Baloth. I mean, no, Baloth blocks Nakatl very well. Same thing with Bloodbraid Elf. So I do think I want Baloth. So I'm gonna take out Ghost Quarter. I'm trying to hedge out against Magus of the Moon and against actual Blood Moon. So we'll see how things actually play out. I don't want that, I want actual lands. This hand is not great, by the way. We desperately need another bounce land or something. Crop rotation could be pretty cool, actually. Man, this hand is so slow. Fortunately, my opponent doesn't have the most threatening board state I've ever seen. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. That's exactly what I was afraid of. And that's why we brought the Rex Agent. So we need to draw a basic forest or we die. I mean, I'm gonna bring that down. That slows the clock down quite a bit. And I think I'm gonna crack it right now because I don't want to give them access to white mana. I think that if we draw a basic forest, I think we are actual favorites though. We have this turn probably to draw the basic forest though. Yeah, we have this turn. We did not get it. I mean, we're technically not dead. Now we are. Alright. Well, that didn't work out. Well, we got Blood Moon. It happens. So yeah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sometimes you're just going to you're just gonna get blood, man. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. Modern crop rotation. I mean, you're not getting Maze of Ith in modern. You're not getting Wasteland. You're not getting Merit Lage. I think crop rotation would probably be fine in modern. Um, Sealed Permanent is fine. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I just needed to draw like any kind of. I mean, that's why we play for forests, right? Oh, Cyrus. Yeah. Also, now that I think of it, having access to relic, yeah, he's very likely on Ad Nauseam. This hand is fine against Adnas. Actually, we're on the playing Azusa on 3. This ooh, they're not an Ad Nauseam. They're on Dredge. Cool. That's actually better for us. It's better for us overall, though this hand is very bad against Dredge, probably. Just don't find a Dredger. Oh, they just found a Dredger and a Crippin' Chill. So we're gonna Dredge Thug. Another Crippin' Chill. Damn. Man, when Dredge has the draws, it looks very, very impressive. Damn, they also have the reunion. Holy crap. Alright, we're in trouble. It's official. We are in trouble. Play out Asusa. Play Scout. I wonder if Titan even saves us here. Titan might be too late. They found the last chill. Yeah. When your opponent starts at 8 and you start at 32, the game gets much easier. Oh, they do have the conflag, so we're actual dead here. Yeah. Okay, so Pierce. We want Tormod script. Bye bye Pact. Bye bye Ballista. Probably want a couple of path. Maybe 3 path. -1 cavern. Yeah, Dredge is pretty fucking good right now. That is a fact. I think it was in the how do we call that? The Mythic Championship qualifier, the MCQ, and the top 8 was 4 Dredge decks and like a couple of other decks. That's a lot of Dredge decks. That is really a lot of Dredge decks. No, Coalition Relic is fine. We need ramp. I guess we keep this. Guess we keep this. I'm gonna hold on to. I'm actually not gonna hold on to the crypt because Dredge sometimes brings in Thoughtseize's post board. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna get the gemstone mine, and I don't want to get these Thoughtseized. So it's kind of awkward to like show him, yeah, we have a Tormal script, but even worse is for them to like Thoughtseize it out of our hand. That's a terrible draw. Like very, very, very bad. We need some ramp. If we top deck Azusa, we probably win this game. Ancient Grudge on this. Yeah, that makes sense. Azusa? Nope. That's looting. Man, this draw really didn't end up working out, huh? This low, Mr. Dredger. Oh, they have double looting. Never mind. There's the imp. Yeah, we're in trouble now. But wait, there's more? Oh, they're just leaving up. Just leaving up. Grudge flashback, which is fine. So they have an imp in hand. I mean, this is the... We're doing this low grind, that's for sure. I mean, 2 more turns and and we just play a classic turn 6 Titan. I think at this point, Bog is a better top deck than Azusa. I think at this point, Bog is a better top deck than Azusa. Bog? Amulet. Well, that doesn't really change anything for me, does it? Okay, so I'm going to... This is tricky. Did they find the conflag? They have not found the conflag yet. So my options are 3 keep and chill. So they still have 1 more. My options are Vesuva copying Crossroads or Vesuva copy Kalni. I think I'm gonna copy Crossroads. And I will play EE on 2. Alternatively, I can play EE on 3 and play Sunhome. What saves me more life? I think I'm gonna play it on 3 and play Sunhome. I think this actually saves me more life. So now the plant can block it. There's the conflag, right? Never mind. Never mind. 1, 2, 3. 3 ghasts are coming back. Damn. Yeah, we were 1 turn too slow. Just 1 turn too slow. Man, that's rough. That's really rough. So they are going to conflag, kill the plant, and deal... That's 8 with the Bloodghasts, and they with the Velocis and the Amoebas, and then they can deal 5 to me, so that's exactly lethal. Man, rough beats. Yep, we're not getting there. Okay, not the best start that we've had on stream, but but I'm not losing hope. We're not losing hope. Hope is the last thing we abandon. Man, we we have mulligan. Have we kept a 7 at all today? Have we kept a 7 at all? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Have we kept a 7 at all, really? Whoops. I think I'm not gonna show my opponent what I'm on. I want to see what they are on, but if they are on any reasonable deck, I don't think I can win. So they're on Jeskai, cool. Oh, it's safe to concede. Okay, so they are Jeskai control. So we're gonna bring in our counter magic, bring in Cavernous Souls. I think we want Obstinate Baloth, but we don't want the other ones. We side out Kalni. We side out I can probably side out a couple of scouts. One pact. I mean, I don't think if Phoenix would even play a Glacial Fortress. If they had played a Hallowed Fountain, I would think about it. But since they played Glacial Fortress, I am 100% putting them on some kind of control deck. I want to take out a land here. Probably one of my basics. It's probably Canopy actually. All the other lands seem more relevant. Yep. Let's go. Huh. I guess we can keep this. We basically need to draw lands, and we should be fine. That's a good one to draw. I am playing around. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have played out the Celestian Sanctuary there. Should have 100% played out the Celestian Sanctuary. That was my mistake. Though actually, maybe not. Actually, maybe not, because I didn't know that I was going to draw another bounce land, and if I wanted to like bounce and replay Cavern, this was the only way I could do it. If this eats a Helix, I think I'm pretty fine with that. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, OP Magician. That's what we were talking about earlier, which is fine. Dredge is a very good matchup for us, but well, the the way the matchup worked out there wasn't the best. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make Asusan counterable again, and this game should be pretty much locked up. They're gonna kill this again. Sweet, that's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They would need to like main phase cryptic bounce my bounce lands, and that's is still fine because that allows me to transmute Tolaria. So I'm feeling pretty good about this game. Feeling pretty good. With 2 Titans in hand, it seems tough for my opponent to be able to recover. I guess the best draw would be like a Spell Pierce or something. Yeah, they realize that they need to like do this main phase, otherwise they're gonna get Titan. But this is nice. This is also fine though, because now I can transmute for Pact of Negation. Next turn the Titan is gonna cost me a Gemstone Mine, but that's cool. I'm okay with that. The only problem would be if my opponent like slams a Teferi here. In fact, I think I would need to counter that. Yeah, I think I need to pack this. Yeah, we'll need to pack this. Yeah, which is gonna cost me my gemstone here, but it's fine because since we're paying for a pact, we wouldn't be tightening here anyway. So we can name Giant, pass the turn. Snap Cryptic would be slightly annoying. Oh, that's perfectly fine though. Oh, no Cryptic, sweet. No need to show them the second. No need to show them the second, a second cavern yet. So we are just gonna get Bojukibok here so that Ascanta does not flip, and we are probably interested in start getting in some haste action for next turn. The next Titan though, this one right here, it's going to... My opponent's down to 2 cards in hand, that's good for me. This Titan is going to get Simic, Tolaria, most likely. So they did just Calling Tarn, Field of Ruin. Ooh, hopefully they main phase. What? That's weird. I'll take it, but it's weird. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have way more than enough mana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a Coalition Relic. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'd rather have the Suva in hand than that relic. Titan number 2. Yes, we're gonna get, because this Visible is gonna be my second blue source. Guess I bog them again. So Snapcaster is not a good card for them. En vez de 4 Force, ¿qué te parece? Para los Puzzle Side. Está bien, sí. Yo estoy eligiendo jugar con los 4 bosques en este momento, pero definitivamente es razonable que juegues con un Thicket. My opponent needs to find like a way to deal with this Titan like this turn. Otherwise they're gonna die. Detention Sphere. We did not bring in the Rex Age. We do have the one of explosives though. so we can deal with that way. And now that I know that they are actually playing the Attention Sphere, which is a card that I haven't seen in a while, honestly, that makes me more inclined to want to play. This is interesting. I guess I want to Pact, transmute for Pact next turn and play double Pact. So my opponent is basically forced into holding up multiple counter magic. If they draw another Field of Ruin, that might be bad for me, but barring that, I think this is gonna be a better play. So my plan is to have like multiple pieces of counter magic here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll have a lot of. Okay, then you get that one. You have another negate for this. They do not have another negate for that one. Sweet. Now the question is... Oh, we already have a Tularia in hand, so we can try to go for haste here. Stronghold, Semi-Growth. Play my land for turn. Haste, Titan. They have Path. They do have Path. That is unfortunate, but that is fine, because now I can... this Ascanta is again not flipping this turn, and I can just bog them right now. No, because if I cannot haste if I try to play around Snap. Okay, that's troublesome. That probably needs that I need to kill this right now, which means I'm gonna be playing a Ballista this turn. I cannot let my opponent untap with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, four, 5. So I can make a Ballista for 5 and attempt to haste it. Or I can just make it for 6 and just kill the Teferi. That is probably better, actually. I don't think the chances of this guys getting to attack are particularly high. I guess that plays around Lightning Bolt though. I guess it also plays around Snapcaster. But I'm gonna make them do it. So this is actually fine. So we're going to kill the Teferi and kill the Snappy. It's kind of funny that my opponent hasn't found a single Colonnade yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess we will be bogging next turn. So Ascanta doesn't flip. And they drew a land. So we're definitely doing this first. Okay, so my opponent's last card needs to be exactly some piece of counter magic. In fact, I think it's better for me to get... Yeah, it's better for me to get explosives here. Blue, yeah, white. Since negate gets both of them and explosives is just less mana intensive for me. So 1, 2, 3, done. Crack this. Yeah, they just concede. That's funny. Cool, so I definitely want the Rex Sage in. Yeah, I don't think I want anything else. This is fine. I feel like I want to take out one more land. Bujuki Bog worked overtime that game. I kind of don't want to take out Crossroads though. Not against Jeskai. Suva. Maybe Sunhome? There's no way taking Sunhome is correct. Trinket Mage is actually very good in the matchup. I guess we can just take out WhAmulet. What? There we go. Let's just do that. I kind of want to go down to 27. No, maybe not. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave it as is. Yeah, so this sand needs a bounce land, and then it's good to go. Then my opponent is playing Colonnades. Look at that. So we just need bounce lands here, just like that one. Ascanta turn 2, it's so much more frightening than Ascanta turn 1. Second bounce land there is cool. I think I'm gonna go for this Stronghold and pass. And I'm going to Azusa on 3. Human. Because this Ascanta is not flipping this turn. But I'm probably going to be excuse me. I would probably be prioritizing playing Rex Sage next turn over playing Titan. Just cause if this Ascanta flips, it really is a lot of trouble for us. Because Garden doesn't do a lot of blocking. I mean, it can do some attacking with the help of Stronghold, but that's just, it's not a scenario that comes up often enough. And Kalni doesn't do enough work blocking, and Jeskai oftentimes they just burn you out. So yeah, that's not bad. So I guess that Ascanta could flip here. Ascanta could flip potentially. But it's probably fine because I can find Ghost Quarter off of this, so I don't think I care that much. Wonder what they destroy here. Yes! They destroy the car that it was better for them to destroy the Stronghold. Just saying. They're probably gonna path this Titan, which is it's very much fine. They don't have anything relevant in there. So I think I want growth plus second cavern. Yeah, let's do that. And we can name giant again. And we're gonna bounce this cavern now. My opponent is probably pathing my Titan EOT. Do I Sage Ascanta here? I kind of want to. Yeah, I kind of really want to. We lost against Dredge and we lost against Sue. What I could do is I could play Cavern on... I can play Cavern on Giant, but play Rexage. I feel like I like that. And they can logic not this. If they do, that's fine. Because that means that they are further away from flipping Ascanta. It's actually very good for us. But we really were very unlucky. Like my opponent had like the nut draw in game 1. And we were 1 turn short both games basically. Yeah, like I was saying, that logic knot makes it so Ascanta still doesn't flip this turn, so that's fine. I don't care about actually destroying this Ascanta, I care about it not flipping. Hopefully this is they tap out for Teferi and they minus. That would be the absolute best case scenario. That's a solid draw. Tap and draw. This is probably negate worthy. Got a dispel here. So they do have a spell here. That's fine. So they tap and draw, which is fine. But now the question is, do we Eon 2 and blow this up? Or do we play a second Titan, which would play into... Because both of these answer the search for Ascanta. One of them answers it by bogging them, while the other one answers it by like actually destroying it. I think I'd rather destroy it and kind of like force my opponent to deal with this. I don't want to play into Terminus basically, so I think we're gonna do that. OP stepped out, so nothing to worry about. Destroy the Ascanta, pass the turn. Yeah, I actually saw that today, and that was very impressive. Like the same person winning both tournaments. It's pretty insane. So we're gonna do the same play we did last turn. We're gonna pass the turn and just hope for my opponent to do something. I guess that's another reason for to play the second Titan. Yeah, we're gonna play a second Titan here. Tap and draw. Actually, I want to transmute, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we're going to be doing... Well, my opponent doesn't have anything relevant in the graveyard at this point. They only had the Cryptic, so I think I'm just going to transmute for Blue Pact here. And I can bog them next turn. Particularly because this protects me from something like a Terminus. It doesn't protect me from Supreme Verdict, but another Titan protects me from Supreme Verdict. This is a way to play around a Supreme Verdict. Whoa, that's pretty good. Particularly because I have no more ways of dealing with this. Okay. Nice. My opponent is feeling frisky. Solid draw. Not gonna lie. One. Is there any way I can do this? Because I usually save the Ballista for the very end. If the last card in hand is exactly Path to Exile, I guess that would be annoying. We do have access to another Summoner's Pact, so that's fine. I don't care about missing the 1 mana there, it's just fine. Alright, Path to Exile or Bust? No path. Sweet, so we win the game. I think I'm gonna get Bog, and what can we get? Probably Sanctuary, so we can make Ballista uncounterable next turn. Which should be game over. I'm not afraid to dying. I'm not afraid of dying to Snapcaster Beats. I don't think I'm afraid to die into Colonnade Beats either. Yes, we just pass the turn here. Yeah, so my opponent basically had it all except the very last card. They had all except the last card, and that means that they died. They should have had absolutely everything instead of just having most of it. Classic mistake. Classic mistake. And this is also great because we don't even, like, the fact that we already have the Ballista means that we don't even need to make the first move. Do I want to trade here? I don't. I mean, why am I even thinking about this? I have literal lethal in play. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9 to play around. 9 to play around. Lightning, Helix, Healing Solve. Alright. Have the majority of it control. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Actually, I'm going to update my high quality spreadsheet. So we are 9 and 4. We lost to Sue. And we lost to Dredge. And we beat cool. Hey Felix, how's it going? Not our greatest record today, but you know, we're getting back on it. We're playing modern, right? So this is probably too slow. Yeah, so this is basically how all of our hands have been looking today, which is pretty rough. Pretty rough. Oh, we're playing against Rix's Shadow? Oh, we're so dead. Oof, we're so dead. Or maybe, oh, maybe it is the aggro Shadow. Wooded Foothills is weird. Definitely suggests non Grixis. So maybe it is like the John Shadow version, which is a slightly better matchup for us because explosives is always good. With the other version, you usually just get run over by Gurmagangler. Definitely need some lands. I guess that counts. Untapped source or untapped green source would have been better, but we're F6ing here. Good afternoon, Inquisitor Jesus. How's it going? Cream Flare. Damn! That's a throwback right there. I haven't seen that card in a really, really long time. Green Flare. Holy crap. Yep, so it is. It is Jund Shadow, I guess. Jund. Man, I remember when this deck was like all the rage. I really loved this deck. It's pretty sweet. Thoughts is me, no blocks. I have not seen Green Player in a really really long time. There's this player that was killing it, Didogi Dotti. He was killing it with 4-color Shadow, and he was not playing Green Player. Oof, classic. Why would they traverse for Tomb instead of traversing for a? That doesn't make much sense. Instead of traversing for a fetch land. Traversing for fetch seems almost like a strict upgrade. They just take one more damage, they clean their deck a little bit. Oh. What can I transmute for? Bog, I guess? Explosives is gonna be too slow right here. Also, I kinda need a land. Bog or Kalni Garden? It's either Bog or Kalni, I think. I don't think it's that cut and dry, because if my opponent has like another traverse in hand, that will happen, and Kalni will just be blocking this shadow, which I can simply do with Scout anyway. But I guess this allows me to keep the Scout alive, or to force my opponent to like use a removal spell or something. I am still suspecting that I'm dead to Battle Rage. Yeah, so that's what concerns me. Like if they have Traverse, Bog can stop them from killing me because they can traverse for a shock land or a fetch in order to grow the shadow enough, or even a street wraith in order to grow the shadow enough so a double striking shadow is lethal. Whereas right now a double striker shadow is not lethal. I go down to 2. So that was my concern. So I don't think it really is too late for Bog already. I think that Bog is still relevant. Okay, so they just play that out. Liliana of the Veil. I think I'm fine with this, right? Because now they can't double strike, so I will be only taking 9, so I just sack the plant since I'm not blocking this turn. Okay, just need to get lucky. Just gotta get lucky. Seems easy, right? It needs to be untapped land. They put a card on top? Crap. Sweet. Never didn't have it. You know what? I think I go squatter the red source here. Is that crazy? I think I'm gonna go squatter the red source. Which is a play I have literally never done against Death Shadow. But it makes sense, right? Like, the way that I lose here is to Timur Battle Rage. It also messes up with their scry with the Grim Flare. If they have any way to grow the shadow, I die, but I think this gives me the best chance. I think this gives me the best chance, the best possible chance. Which is pretty hilarious. Yeah, so you see Bog would have been relevant. Though Kalni was relevant too, so... Yeah. Yep. So now I'm forced to chump. Crap. Now I'm going down to 3. Shoot. Discarding Scout. Nigerian Priest TM, thank you for that follow. Second Liliana? Well, that's ambitious. I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think that I just needed to get lucky, and I did not. Okay. But post-board things get a lot better. Bring this in, take this out, bring this in, bring this in. And that's pretty much it. My opponent seems to be on straight Jund, so no blue sources, so no need to worry about Disdainful Stroke. Take out 1 pact. I think I'm going to play around Fulminator. Good Mage is pretty good. Personally, I don't like Ballista. There are some times where you just end up... there are some times where where Ballista would be like the card that you want to transmute for in order to win the game, but I find that those scenarios are not that likely. Also, my opponent, now that I'm thinking about it, my opponent's draw was like absurd. They didn't draw a single one of like their fatal pushes or that stuff that's not great against us. They drew like all gas. We played around TBR and we got punished though. We could have bounced a colony and like replayed it, with the scout instead of Ghost Squatter. There, maybe it was we were just like so far behind that we needed to simply get lucky in order to win, and we should have accepted that we were dead to TBR. Bum man, thank you for the follow. It's a hand with Lance spell, so I'm gonna keep. What do you find to be hard matchups for the deck? Well, Grixis Shadow is very bad. Um, any kind of Blood Moon deck is pretty rough. Infect is very, very bad. Mail is very bad too. No, I haven't been playing Grove in a really long time at this point. I haven't been playing Grove for like a month and a half or so. Since Rurik came out of the deck, since when KCI got banned, it was just very hard to justify, messing around with the mana so much that I simply just stopped running red altogether. So if you look at my sideboard, you will see that there's no red cards. We just have white cards. Well, I'm sideboarded, but you can check it out check it out here. We drew a second bounce, so I think I'm gonna play this here. Yeah, Primeval Titan. I've been changing the deck very, very often. I rarely stick with one list and make no changes. That's pretty good. So Azusa off the top, please. No Azusa off the top. Never lucky. Playing out the Tolaria here because we can use this blue to transmute next turn. If we want to, we probably don't want to. Oh, that's a Thoughtseize. That's a Tarmo. Tarmo Goifo. Sometimes it's just not your day, sometimes it's just not your day, Just gotta laugh it out. Move on. Oh man. Oh man. Yep, sometimes it's just not your day. Azusa. People want steering span. Yeah, OP Magician. It's almost exclusively for shadows for shadow decks. The shadow matchup it's pretty bad. Double Fulminator. Yeah, we can't win this game ever. Speaking of having the nuts. Speaking of having the nuts, yeah, we can't beat this. I mean, I guess I'm gonna kill this. I guess if I top deck like Path, no, I cannot top deck Path because I bottom two of them, which are the two that so I don't. I'm not very likely to bottom to top Path. But if I top deck exactly another explosives, we might be able to win. I mean, my opponent might just have TBR here, and I die, But or they can just play like any other threat. But second EE of the top at least kills the Goif, which should give me another turn. Path? EE? Please? Interesting. Okay. So I'm not drawing into explosives anymore. I'm not drawing into this explosives anymore, so I'm gonna use this turn to just reset this gemstone. Any removal for Sakura kills me, but well. They shuffle my paths, that's right. Do you have any removal spell whatsoever, opponent? No? Okay. TBR? No? Okay. Path to Exile? Ah, they have... Ugh. Ugh. They drew another threat. We dead. We dead. Yep, alright. That was rough. That was a rough league. Let's try it again. I don't think I want to make any changes yet. Zeus, John the Shadow. Yeah, they surgical explosives. Which is definitely the correct play on that spot, right? They know that I don't have enough mana to Titan, so taking away my out is definitely the correct play. Against Cyrus? Damn. This hand good against Dredge? Is this hand good against Dredge? Guess I'm gonna keep. Hopefully no. Oh, they're in Adnas. Okay. Yeah, I guess Relic represents more mana, so we're gonna do that. Bounce this, replay, play, second scout, pass. Yeah, I wonder how good Nauseam is right now. It kind of disappeared when humans was like the #1 matchup, because well, you cannot win if you if you don't cast Ad Nauseam, the card Ad Nauseam, and Meddling Mage is pretty good at making you not cast the cards that you want to cast. Mono Waltz, thank you for the follow. Options here. We can play Relic into Steerings. I think that's gonna be my move. So Sanctuary resets my gemstone and allows me to pay for blue pact if I need to. And we can attack for 1. Look at that value. Just look at that value. So now here I can pay for pact if I want to. And I guess I'm gonna be playing a ballista to clock my opponent. I mean, it's not the best plan, but it's a plan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can only add one more mana, so let's replay this. And I guess that we clock them with ballista, and hopefully this Pact of Negation saves our asses. that's the plan. Not feeling great about this game. Not feeling great about this game. Not feeling great. That's pretty good though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. GC Brissette, thank you for the follow. So now we can prime time. And we can haste this guy. Which seems reasonable. Slayer Stronghold plus semi-growth. Bounce. Play this for turn. White. Red. Haste. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What am I getting here with the attack trigger? What am I getting with the attack trigger? What does anything? Toleria. I'm getting Toleria because I want to destroy the Unlife. So these guys are not gonna do anything, so they might as well attack. Toleria, Simic. We can still pay for Pact of Negation. I feel like we'll let this go. Because, you know, whether they name Pact of Negation or they name Ad Nauseam, it doesn't matter. They named Ad Nauseam. Damn, they exiled 29 cards. Is this real? They exiled 29 cards, including Lightning Storm. So I guess now they only have the. You have still. That's hilarious. That was funny. So Bujikabog doesn't do anything. Drum Hunter 01, thank you very much for your support. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Let's share some primetimes in chat. Hell yeah. Cyrus is a funny guy, man. He's like, I run a league every couple of days to make sure that Ad Nauseam is still bad, and then he's like 4 minutes later, he's like, yep, still bad. He's funny. Okay, Ballista, not great. We want to take out Kabira Crossroads, and we want to take out Kalni Garden. Scout is excellent, since they won't be really interacting with it. Coalition Break seems like a tad slow. And then finally, Amulet I want. All my counter magic I want. Maybe I just want a single explosives, just to like trinket 4 and stuff. The thing about explosive is that sometimes it's nice when you naturally draw it. I mean, I'm gonna keep this hand. It might backfire very very bad, but very badly. I mean, but if it doesn't though, why second negate over second spell pierce? Because I've been playing a lot against the weird prison deck, and they usually put a they put chalice on one, which makes your spell pierces look very very silly. I'm gonna lead on scout. I don't think there's anything I want to counter on turn two. On their turn two, I mean. Maybe. Well, maybe actually there is something I want to counter on turn three. I probably want to counter that Lotus Bloom, by the way. And this is exactly what I was saying when I said that this hand might backfire. Like right now, for example, Spell Pierce would look much better than Negate, but I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter. Wouldn't have mattered. I guess it's nice to have double Negate. Bounce land? Nope. It's funny that like any bounce land just probably wins us the game on the spot. Now the question is, do I counter the Lotus Bloom? And I feel like I'm just so I'm so constrained on mana that I do. LOL. LOL. No, the Koi Octopus. I mean, you can check out the deck list there. Damn it. You can check it out there. Oh. That's a laugh, man. Oh, I guess they are setting up the kill for next turn. Yeah, so they're setting up the kill here. So on upkeep, they are going to, yeah, Angel's Grace. Now they're going to spoils for a card that's not in their deck. They spoils for a card that's not in their deck. I wonder what they chose. What did they choose? They chose Primeval Titan. They chose Primeval Titan. Yeah, he knows how it's done. Best card in Modern. Did they sideboard anything spicy? Doesn't look like they did. Just a couple of Thought Seizes. Yeah, just a couple of Thought Seizes. Okay. So let's try again, and now let's draw some lands, shall we? I feel like I want all of my cards, though. Because I wanted to see their deck, Big Daddy Snow. If I packed if I pack the spoils, then my opponent just lets it go and I die on my upkeep, and they don't need to show me their deck. But if I let it resolve, then they need to like name a card that's not in their deck, which means that their full list will be revealed. That's fine. Yes, I'm gonna keep this. I think reset the record. I mean, we are. I usually reset it after we. I mean, we're currently 0-0, so I was going to reset it when we were 1-0, or 0-1, I guess. So unfortunately, there's no way that I can make this work. So I will. I was trying to figure out if there was a way that I could hold this bounce land in hand and like play a trinket and trinket for amulet, but there's just no way I can do it. Prism is fine because we can destroy it next turn with Rexage. Land? No land. Sad. It's actually mildly important that they don't have access to black mana right now. Oof. Real nice. Real nice. Trinket, I guess for amulet. At this point. Man, these gemstone counters are costing me though. I guess I play it out right now. It's funny if like these beats eventually get there. That would be hilarious. Oh, there's their black source. There's another printed person. So this is gonna be Cavern on Giant, because we're very hopeful people. And I'm just gonna play out another Trinket Mage. For another Amulet, which I will not play out. It's possible I should have gotten explosives there, actually. I'm gonna counter the Sound Life. Because this makes like our clock that much slower. So this definitely seems worth negating. Oh, they Pact of Negation. Okay. I'm gonna play this out. And at this point, I feel like they are doing pretty well on mana. So I'm just going to hold up negate. They will probably not pay for this pact, and they will try to kill me here, which is possible. And now I'm pretty sad that I didn't get explosives, because I could explosives on 3. Yeah, they're gonna try to go for it, Atnos, which I will negate, and hopefully they won't have more counter magic for. Please don't counter this. Oh, they're gonna spoil for Pact of Negation. This is a pretty sick stack, actually. This is a pretty great stack. Okay. Well, the good thing is I'm at 20 and they won't have that many lands. So I can start redirecting the Lightning Storm. Unless they want to go for the Labman kill, which is maybe they can go for the Labman kill. They're not going to go for the Labman kill. Okay, so basically I'm going to try to hope that I cycle into a land. Okay, so I'm going to let my opponent do their thing, discarding all of their lands, and hopefully they just like exiled a little bit too many lands to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands, so they had like 14 or something. So 18, that's 21. We cycle. We try to find the land. Land? Ugh. Did you have one more land in hand? Because if I could have cycled into another land, I could like change the target and choose them as the target. I don't. Whoa. All right. That's so crazy. If we had cycled into a land, we would have won. Or I guess we could have held the canopy in hand. But I'm not going to play around this situation, right? It's just not a thing that I'm doing. This exact situation where Cyrus only has exactly this amount of lands in play, it's not realistic. But yeah, the Adnos record is the Adnos matchup has like the most ridiculous plays all the time. It's very funny. So we're probably gonna play like 1 or 2 matches at most. Even 2 seems very greedy. This one would need to go really quick for me to play another one. But we're definitely finishing this one. All right, OP. You over there? Yeah, they are. Cool. Ugh. If we're playing against Dredge, this hand is like the nuts. Which is funny to say, but I'm not going to assume that we were against Dredge. This hand is much better. Can bottom that. Alright, so we're playing against the stupid Phoenix deck. Turn 1 Amulet. Go. So next turn we are going to Susa into Steerings. Gonna do some stuff and some things. Ooh, Gutshot me. Damn. Got me. Oh, light up the stage combo. They they light up the stage into Double Mountain. That's funny. I feel like I want to hold up the bouncing hand here. And since we are already playing against a deck with no counter magic and we already have our 2 green source, I'm gonna name a Shaman here in order to cast the Tribe Scout. And I guess we can also... That's a T-West. This is actually a Titan. This is what I was going to get right here. Because this represents a prime time this turn, and unless they like kill both of my dudes, that's 1 going down. No. Okay. Electricity to Gutshot me. I guess maybe there's another light up the stage. Yeah, that's why. That explains it. Score the Critics and Phoenix. So this is a blank, and this is actually pretty good. So 3 to me. And I think I'm going to chump 1. Yeah, because I don't want to be dead to bolt. I'm just going to chump with the Scout there. Prime time? No prime time. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to be exactly 1 mana short. Well, that's shitty. Huh, that's real shitty. 2 cards in hand. No, I don't, because I am forced to play this because I don't have second blue. So I am forced to play for one of my land drops to be a natural land drop. I am not going to leave myself dead to a Bolt, right? This was a 4-power creature, so that means that I'm dead to Bolt. Exactly, so I play T-West, it untaps. Yeah, I use 3 mana to transmute. I only have 1 mana left over, and I can only play 2 more lands. That's exactly what I was thinking, but that doesn't work. So I'm gonna try to set up for next turn then. So I'm not gonna count this Phoenix because if they spend this turn playing this Phoenix, then I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna try to set up for next turn. I think I simply play Gemstone, blue, and colorless, transmute. If I have had a Simic Growth instead of Sanctuary, I would have cast a Titan this turn. But you know the way things are, I can only do this. Yeah, you're fine, Calcabouter. It's interesting to. What is this? They're gonna bolt my Asusa. If they bolt my Asusa, I'm gonna be so happy. Yes. Okay, so this means that it's very unlikely for me to die this coming turn, which means that my chances of stabilizing are that much higher. That's awesome. Yeah, that was the best scenario, the best case scenario for me. If I only take 2 damage here or 4, do they have another bolt? Don't tell me they have another bolt. They just had another bolt. Well, I guess that's it. Cool. Post-board things get better for us, though it's still not great. This matchup can be pretty rough. Let's take out a Pact. A Relic is fine under Blood Moon. We can take out Trinket Mage, Ballista can come out. Can take out a couple of Scouts. Probably all 4 of them, actually. We can do this. Yeah, so I guess their 2 last cards in hand were 2 bolts, which is pretty ridiculous, actually. I guess I keep this. I think I like playing explosives on 1. This is going to hinder their development quite a bit. Kind of looking forward to finding a blue source for this negate because I don't want to get killed on turn 3. That's awkward. Yeesh. Yeah, I don't want to take too much damage from this guy, so I think I'm just going to play this out. I mean I still have the basic forests in hand, so I can still do some stuff and some things. If this is only 1, I'm taking it. It's only 1. Okay, cool. This enables light up the stage, but I'm probably okay with this. Yeah, that doesn't do much. I guess it's 4 damage. Gonna score here? No, they're not. That's solid. It's pretty solid. Again, I want to have access to blue on my next turn. If they moon me though, that means that those 2 cards did nothing, so that's solid. Alright, so that means no moon, which is good for me. That's a Phoenix though. Yeah, that's annoying. So I'm not gonna have white mana for at least a couple of turns. That's the score. I'm of course cracking this here, right? It's gonna be a couple of turns before I am able to answer this Phoenix, which is annoying. Another Scar Mage. Shit, I hope I don't take too much damage here. It's just, I mean, I could have packed it for a Susa, I guess, but it just seems so bad. Swifty too? Damn. Three, four, five, six, seven. Guess I negate this. Something? That's not something. I'm dead on board, right? So I am forced into pacting for Bailoff here. I brought in the Bailoff, right? Yeah. Yep. So packed for Obstinate Bailoff, and I guess I can't hold up the path, so I need to pass this right now. The good thing is that Blood Moon doesn't kill me, so I guess that's some plus. But next turn I'm gonna be forced into paying for Pact. Hopefully my opponent's hand is... well, yeah, that's a Blood Moon. Can still pay for this Pact. Of course I'm not attacking. Definitely not attacking here. So they have looting in the yard. Damn, this is... more Swifties? So many Swift Spears. So I assume my opponent has Bolt in hand. Bolt or Spike kill me. I guess I have to play like they don't have it, right? Because I can't beat anything, so... just gonna cast my spells and... pass a turn. But I'm dead to like Bolt, I'm dead to like so many other cards. Score the critics, they can even hardcast it. Yeah, that's also pretty good. That one's also pretty good. Am I dead? Block and block. How can I win this fucking game? Just need more champ blockers. Yeah, even in this matchup, like Spell Pierce, it comes to a point where it's just not doing what we wanted to do. If my opponent's hands are like 3... Oh, they just have the... Yeah, sure. I guess they kill me. That's unfortunate. This matchup is not great. I think with a reasonable draw we could have gotten there, and I've had some reasonable draws against this matchup. In fact, the other day we beat it 3 times. In fact, the last times I played against this deck, I beat it. 2 of them was with the Bloom list, and 1 of them was with the Bridge list. But I think like this version of the deck in particular is the softest one to Blood Moon, obviously. We're not having a good day today. Yeah, I think the deck is very good. I think it's very, very good. It's super explosive. It's super explosive, and there's like a lot of like sequencing little things. It's super hard to interact with because you need to like be you need to be thinking about the like I totally forgot what I was saying because I read chat and then any chance you play any other deck, could be deck for funsies like Infect or something. I mean, if you want to see any other decks, I'm down. Any donation that pays for a league, I can play any of this that you see over here. Any of this we can make happen. And if you want to see anything that you want in particular, just send me a list and we can probably figure out as well. Yes, I'll keep this. Is this burn? It is burn. So this matchup is insanely better than the red deck because they don't play they don't play Blood Moon. Easy, right? That's a very interesting draw. Damn it. If my opponent has exactly Searing Blaze, then playing Scout on 1 is gonna be really bad. But yeah, I think I'm gonna play around. The problem is that if my opponent plays Eidolon, that's also really bad for me. So I guess I'm going to play out the Scout anyway. Just because if my opponent plays Eidolon, then I'm fucked anyway. So so I might as well play around Searing Blaze. Play around Eidolon and not Searing Blaze, because that's the worst case scenario. Oh, this is good for me though. Yep, this is good for me. My opponent using a bolt on my Scout is very good for me. There's the Amulet. Here's a land. And I think next turn I can play out Trinket Mage. Yeah, so this is gonna be a turn 4 kill from us. If my opponent doesn't kill me before that, oh sweet, they didn't get there. So I think it's better for me to develop my mana. Play out the trinket. Get my amulet. Pass the turn. And next turn we can double Titan. Haste them both. It's interesting that my opponent didn't... What's going on? Why is my opponent not playing their spells? So let's say they have Bolt plus Helix, okay? Or Bolt plus Boros Charm. Bolt, that's 3. 6 plus 4. So I'm dead to Bolt plus Boros Charm. But if I block here, that's exactly what they need to have. No, 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 no. I'm stupid. I misclicked. I literally misclicked. That's so sad. I'm so sad right now. Oh, they're gonna Helix this? Alright, sweet. Okay, so that means that I'm very not likely to be dead. So I'm going to bounce the Simic. I'm going to play this out. And I'm gonna get the third amulet. And then on my upkeep I pay for the pact, and then I just play this, and that gives me Titan mana. Yeah, this is good. And now I feel like I cannot die. So I should have won this turn, but I guess I'm going to like win in 2 turns unless my opponent has Bolt into Boros Charm. I guess they do have Bolt into Boros Charm. Yep, they had double Boros Charm. Okay, yeah. So I should have won that game. I just clicked on the wrong land. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Can take out. I'm gonna do this. Man, that sucks. That really, really sucks. That really, really sucks. So I'm not going to be able to blow up the explosives next turn anyway, so I'm going to use this first turn to play out the Tolaria. Okay, so they have a Gobo. It's fine. We're going to play explosives on 1. Hold that path in case my opponent plays an Eidolon. No, we don't have Radiant Fountain. We have Kavita Crossroads. Azusa is an amazing draw. Do I want to basically save 2 life? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Now that I know that I'm drawing Azusa, and I'm gonna be able to get full value from her, now I just feel like I cannot lose. I want to bounce and untap land, which it's good for me that it's also... It's a nice coincidence that it's actually a gemstone mine with only 1 counter left, so... They Serum Blaze this, I don't care. Oh, they're gonna Helix it? Ooh, even better. Oh no, they're gonna Helix me. Alright. Now they're gonna Blaze this. Rex Sage. Do I block here? Yeah, I block here. And the reasoning for blocking here is because if my opponent wants to kill this Azusa, yeah, it forces them to tap out of Skullcrack. So this means that now this Titan is going to gain me at least 2 life. Suspend Rift Bolt? No, screw the critics. Now we're gonna get Kalni plus Crossroads. We should be in a very, very, very good spot right now. Smash the smithereens, you got it. You got it. No cards in hand? Yeah, you're so dead, opponent. Like, so absurdly dead. Vesuva plus bounce lands. Vesuva, copy Crossroads. We're gonna bounce the Crossroads. The Vesuva, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting block. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can. I don't want to show the impact of negation. They cannot win this game. They simply cannot win this game. Yeah, they just concede. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Maybe I could take out, on the draw, I could take out a Coalition Relic for another path. Did that go through? Nope. I kind of like this hand. Turn 1, I'm gonna play Crossroads, gain 2 life. And then I'm going to like Vesuva the Crossroads, then I'm gonna have access to path. Seems fine. Oh, we drew Scout. Well, I guess I'm going to play out the Scout then. Because if this survives, the game is over. They need to kill this. Please don't kill it. Sweet. Okay, let's think. Let's think here. I'm gonna be taking 6 down to 12. I can path the Gobbo, or I guess I can like path my own Scout in response to a removal or something. Okay, I think passing here is fine. Let's see what my opponent does. I'm not gonna play around Sudden Shock. Okay, down to 12. Now what? What do you got, OP? Gemstone. So we path. Lava Spike is fine. Yeah, we're gonna win this game. 100% win in this game. Yep, they just concede. It's funny when like your opponent's deck just like they fold to a land. When a deck just folds to your mana base, it's hilarious. Alright. So sweet, we got 66 viewers today. That's awesome. This is gonna be it for me today though. It's my anniversary with my wife, so I managed to sneak in a quick little stream, but I gotta do some like husband stuff. But I wanted to thank everybody for hanging out today. I will very likely be back tomorrow, and we'll be probably finishing this league, and then we'll be doing some more. Brosterman, thank you for the follow. We'll be doing some more testing. I really want to find a list that I'm happy with for GPLA, so that's what we're gonna try to do. Yeah, exactly. For everybody that hasn't hit that follow button before, make sure you do so. It's free and you can get notified whenever I go live. If you do want to help support the stream, you can subscribe. You can get this awesome primetime emote, and if you are on your thank you, Alice. Thank you very much. If you are on mobile, you can. There you go. You can sub there. You can use the link to subscribe to the channel. It of course supports the stream, and yes, as I was saying, you can use this emote not only here but also in any other channel on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, then you get one free subscription every day, every month. So make sure you use it, even if it's not on this channel. Make sure you don't pass out on some value. Oh, we gotta take your value. If you want to check out my previous streams, you can go to my YouTube channel. I upload all of my streams over there, and I timestamp everything so you can go straight to whichever matchup you want to see. If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter is dedicated to MTG, so I post deck lists, all that stuff, all that good stuff in there. And I also post whenever I'm going live. If you want to join the Amulet Discord, you can do so with that link. It's a very active Discord, always talking all things Amulet, so make sure you check it out. And finally, if you want to see any deck whatsoever of your choosing, it can be a spicy Amulet list, it can be whatever you want, Infect, we can do Storm, we can do Weird Prison, whatever you want. Any donation that covers for the entry fee of a league will basically, you can get in touch with me and send me whatever list you want to see played live on stream, and we'll accommodate that for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, whatever you want, and hopefully you will be back tomorrow. So check it out, and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Let's see who we can host. Oh, there we go. Let's host Sean. Sean's great. Right. Let's host him. All right, sweet. See ya.